Lay down on the mat, knees bent if you have any tension on the lumbar spine, otherwise legs straight and roll outward. Find the more comfortable position, most comfortable position for you in this moment. Once that you've found a comfortable position for legs, hips, and lumbar spine, roll the arms outward to have the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Push the back of the head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes. And allow your body to soften. Let's go. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax relax your eyes. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra to vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and observe every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most, chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And there to observe, is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long and deep breath. But keep it easy, keep it soft. Feel your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Keep a long and deep breath. Feel your belly moving freely. Allow your belly to move freely with every breath. Feel your ribs moving away from each other with every inhalation and closer to each other with every exhalation. Keep a long and deep breath. your body expand when you inhale and gently contract when you exhale. Long and deep breath. Start using the muscles between the rib cage in order to expand even more your breath, your chest, the rib cage. Push the ribs to the side as much as you can in order to allow more air into your lungs. And when you exhale, activate your abdominal muscles to push the air out actively. Inhale, and toward the end of the inhalation, activate the muscles of your rib cage in order to create more space into your lungs. And for the exhalation, activate your abdominal muscles in order to push the air out and enter your lungs to a deeper level. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Actively feel your body. Keep on observing your breath and your body. And while keeping this deep and active breath, start lengthening the poses. So inhale deeply, and there, hold your breath just for a few seconds, not overdoing. Exhale, and there too, lengthen your breath hold just for a few seconds. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Keep your breath soft and easy, yet controlled and active. Find the compromise in order to have this active breath, but still easy. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Keep your breath long but easy, controlled but simple. And now, start lengthening the exhalation. So inhale, hold, exhale slowly, and hold. Inhale, hold, exhale slowly, and hold. Given this technique, bring your attention to the muscles of your rib cage. Observe the muscles of the rib cage activating in order to create space. Inhale, hold, exhale slowly, and again hold. Keep this technique, but try and take more and more control of the intercostal muscle. So the muscles between the ribs. And create a suspension instead of a breath hold. So keep the muscles of your rib cage active in order to create a pose without closing the glottis. So it's more of a suspension, suspended breath. So inhale, suspend the breath, exhale, and even there, activating the abdominal muscles, create a suspension. Inhale, suspend, exhale slowly, and suspend. Keep this technique controlled but easy. 3 more breaths. At the end of the third breath, go back to a normal breath, tidal breath, not controlled. Observe your breath, becoming lighter and lighter, more and more saddle. And just stay there, witnessing your light breath. For a few relaxing breaths. Now really gently bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting in a cross-legged position. Sit upright. If you want to, you can sit also over a block or a bolster. It's not a problem. Keep the spine as much as I can straight. And now we're gonna keep on doing some pranayama, some control of the breath. So we're gonna start with Viloma 1. So sit upright. Inhale, pose. Inhale, pose. Inhale, pose. Inhale, pose till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath a little bit longer. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, till you reach a full inhalation. Once you reach a full inhalation, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Feel the expansion of your lungs, of your rib cage, with every breath. Inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, inhale, pose, till you reach a full inhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the exhalation, inhale one more time. Try and relax the more that you can during each breath hold. Allow your body to relax in order to allow more air into your lungs. While doing this technique, this Viloma 1 technique, become more and more aware of the expansion of your lungs. Feel the muscles of your rib cage stretching. One more time. At your own pace. At the end of this breath in Viloma 1, keeping the hands over the knees, inhale, tilt your hip forward and arch your spine, expanding the chest. Exhale around your spine, tilt your hip backward, look at your belly. Inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. And one more time, inhale, arch your spine and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look down. Come back to the upright position. Keep the spine straight. And now we're going to do the Viloma 2 technique. That is adding poses in the exhalation in order to empty your lungs to a deeper level. So you inhale normally, and then you start exhaling. Create a pose. Even there, relax your body. Exhale, pose. Keep on exhaling. Pose. Keep on exhaling. Pose. Keep on exhaling. Pose. Till you reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath. Relax the belly. Feel the movement of the diaphragm moving up passively. And then just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. Inhale fully. Exhale, pose. Exhale, pose. Exhale, pose. Exhale, pose. Exhale, pose. Till you reach a full exhalation. Once reached, hold your breath. Relax the belly. Feel the movement of the diaphragm. And just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. Try and relax the more that you can during each pose. So inhale, exhale, pose and relax. Exhale, pose and relax. Exhale, pose, relax. Exhale, pose, relax, especially the belly. Exhale, pose, relax. Till we reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. I'm going to do it just one more time. So inhale, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose, exhale, pose till you reach a full exhalation. There, hold your breath. And just before the inhalation, exhale one more time. Go back to a normal breath, not controlled. And create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Allow the shoulders to move. Allow the whole spine to move gently. Turn also on the other side. Now, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back, push the hands down, push the shoulders down. You can even touch gently the ground, the mat. Breathe deeply on your chest. Expand the chest to a deeper level. 3 breaths. And relax. Now, still keeping the spine straight, but not that stretched. Inhale as deep as you can and hold your breath. If you want to, you can also do a sort of Viloma 1 in order to inhale even deeper. So expand even deeper the lungs. Once that you hold your breath with full lungs, roll the arms outward and push the hands back. You're gonna feel a deep stretch on your lungs, on your chest. So inhale as deep as you can. Hold. Roll the arms outward and push the hands back. Push the shoulders down. And relax. Can be intense. 2 more times. So inhale as deep as you can. Hold. Roll the arms outward, push the hands back and down. And relax. A few recovery breaths. And now we're gonna do it for the 3rd time. Inhale as deep as you can. Hold your breath. Roll the arms outward, push the hands back and down. And relax. Hands over the knees, create gentle circles with the whole spine. Turn also on the other side. Now, take take the blocks and sit on the back of the mat. Sit on your heels with the knees as wide as the mat. Put the blocks on the higher position. Roll the arms outward. Put the forearm over the hands, over the blocks. Keep on rolling the arms outward. Push the shoulders back. Look at your hands. Keep the hands facing up. And there, slowly, start pushing your chest down. Allow the head to drop down, but keep on rolling the arms outward to your very maximum. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Move the blocks a little bit closer in order to have the elbows over the blocks, still in a higher position. Interlace the hands right over head. Keep the forearm vertical as much as you can. Keep the shoulders away from the ears and allow the head to drop down toward the ground. If you need to adjust the distance of your block, feel free to do it. Keep on pushing the chest down. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Come back up completely. Put your hands over the knees. Inhale. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, tilt your hip backward. Roll the arms inward. Bend the elbows and grab the wrists or the elbows. Push the forearm down, push the shoulders and shoulder blades down. Tilt your hip backward. Breathe deeply on your chest. Three breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, relax. Put your elbows again over the blocks, interlace against the hands. Push the chest down and the head toward the ground, just like we did before. Keep on pushing the chest down. Deep breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. If you're not super comfy seated on your heels, you can also use a bolster or use one block. Take the other block in between the wrists. Keep the hands active. So it's just the pressure between the 2 wrists that keep the block in place. Okay. Keep the arms straight in front of you. Now push the shoulders back and down. Okay. And keeping those movements in place, lift gently, slowly your arms. Keep on pushing the arms back and down. Keep on pushing the wrists one against the other. Go to your maximum, 3 breaths. At the end of the third, slowly lower your arms. And down. Just relax the arms, just for a few seconds. Because we're going to do it one more time. So take the break in between the wrists, arms active till the very tip of your fingers. Push the arms back and down, and slowly lift your arms to your maximum. There, hold your breath. Release and lower your arms. Okay, good. Now we're gonna use the 2 blocks and 1 belt. The idea is to put the block, 1 block, the first block, just behind your shoulder blades. It's in this position. Take the belt and create a loop as wide as the distance that you will have between your arms while holding the brick. So the idea is to have the same position that we just did, but actually you don't really need to push the wrists one against the other, because it will be the belt doing the job for you. Keep the belt quite tight and a little bit lower than your elbows. In the forearm, not too close to the elbows. I'm going to show you why we do this. So once that you have you have to take out the block, because otherwise it will be really hard to lay down over the first block. So first, bend your knees. You lay down over the block, feeling the shoulder blades flat onto the ground. Then you take the belt, put the arms inside, take the block, put the block in between the wrists, and from this, you lift your hips. You allow the head to drop down, keep the arms completely straight, move the arms back and down, just like we did before, and slowly allow the block to move down toward the ground. Go to your maximum, wherever it is. Stay there for 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your arms again. Lower your hips, lift your head. We're gonna do it a few more times. So now, lift your hips again, allow the head to drop down, lift the arms, slowly start lowering your brick. If this position, when you hit the maximum, is still kind of comfortable, tilt your hip backward, but allow the hip to drop down toward the ground. Deep breaths. At the end of the third breath, lift your hips, lift your arms, and come back to the starting position. I'm going to do it one more time like this. Lift your arms, lift your hips, allow the arms to drop down toward the ground. If you're still comfortable, tilt your head backward, lengthening your lumbar spine, and allow the hips to drop down toward the ground. Deep breaths. And come back up again. Now we're going to hold the breath while doing the position. So it's going to be stretching quite a bit. So listen to the message of your body. So inhale. Exhale and lift your arms and hips. Now, inhale deeply and hold your breath. While holding the breath, allow the hands to drop down. And if possible, allow the hips to drop down. Back to the starting position. Now we're going to do exactly the same movement, but with empty lungs. So I want you to exhale completely. So inhale. With the exhalation, lift your arms and hips. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Hold your breath and enter the pose. Back to the starting position. Take out blocks and belt. Interlace the hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders. When you reach a maximum, push with your elbows against the ground and come back up. Okay. Good. Now, table position. Keep the hands right under the shoulders. Keep the knees right under the hips. Walk gently back with your knees. Move the feet as wide as the mat. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply. And with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push the chest over the toes. Needed, you can always keep the knees gently bent. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, down to the knees again. One more time. Inhale. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Keep the arms parallel to each other as much as you can. So once that you have your arms straight, you have to have it completely parallel. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply, and with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, down, knees down again. Now I want you to grab the belt. The arms inside the belt. Belt again, just on the forearm. Keep the arms parallel to each other. So using the belt, once that you have your hands down, walk just a tiny bit with your hands to the side in order to add some pressure on the belt. So the belt has to be held tight in between the arms. Now, tuck your toes under. Inhale deeply. And with exhalation, enter Adho Mukha Svanasana using the belt. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, lean forward to enter a plank pose. If you need to adjust yeah, that's good. And now again, lift your buttocks for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push your chest over the toes. And down. Take out the belt. Take off the vest. Roll the arms outward. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Take your toes under. Adho Mukha Svanasana. From there, walk back with your hands. Walk back with your hands completely. And then just spine and come back up. Now, right leg forward, left leg back. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum. Straighten your arms and move the hands back. Leave the center of shoulder blades down. Bend your right leg just a tiny bit. 3 breaths. Keep on moving the hands away from your buttocks. Belly in. And relax. Change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Keep your hips squared. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum. Straighten your arms. Lift and move the hands away from your buttocks. Tilt your hip backward, belly in, lift the sternum. Bend your left leg. Stay there. Keep on moving the hands away from your buttocks. And relax. Right leg forward, left leg back again. Now we're gonna do the same position that we just did, but holding the breath with full lungs. So first we inhale as deep as we can, then we interlace the hands, we straighten the arms, and we bend the right leg. So inhale, hold, interlace the hands, straighten the arms. And relax. If done properly, it is quite intense. You're gonna feel the stretch even on your collarbones. You may even feel the stretch on your collarbone. On the other side, so left leg forward, right leg back, hips squared. Inhale as deep as you can. Hold your breath, interlace the hands behind your sacrum, straighten your arms, shoulders down, move the hands away from the ears, from the buttocks, and bend your left leg. And relax. Good. Now, feet as wide as the mat. Belly in. Squeeze your butt in order to tilt your hip backward. Keep this activation of buttocks and of the abdominal muscles. Lift your arms up to the sky, but keep the arms quite wide. Push the thumbs back. Still keeping buttocks active, abdominal muscles active. Arch your spine. 3 breaths. And come back up. Okay. Now, put the 2 feet together, like in Dandasana. Tilt your head backward. Roll the arms outward. Push the thumbs back. Lift the sternum. Shoulder blades down. Lift your chin just a little bit. And stay there. Relax. Now, just like we did before, instead of holding the breath with full lungs, we're gonna hold it with empty lungs. So since with empty lungs, we cannot stay in position for a long time, try and enter the position quite fast, but still conscious. So not in a hurry, but in a faster way compared to the normal piece. So feet as wide as the mat. Squeeze your butt. Inhale. Exhale completely. Hold your breath, lift your arms, and arch your spine. And come back to center. Again, feet in Tadasana. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, push the hands back and down. Lift your chin and breathe deeply. And relax. Widen your feet again. Tilt your hip forward, round your spine. Keep the knees soft. So the legs are straight, but the knees are not locked. Allow the arms to relax completely and allow the neck to relax, face to relax. 3 breaths. And on the third breath, come back up. Now, widen your legs. Interlace the hands behind your sacrum. Keep your legs really wide. Like you want to do Virabhadrasana 2. Interlace the hands behind the sacrum. Straighten your arms. Push the hands back. Tilt your hip forward. And go all the way down. 3 breaths. End of the third breath, come back up. Put your hands behind the upper part of your buttocks. Move the elbows close to each other. Squeeze your butt, belly in, arch your spine. Keep on moving the elbows close to each other. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back up. Create circles with your hips around the spine. But allow the movement to move the whole spine. Turn also on the other side. And now, Tadasana. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Belly in, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Relax your arms. Imagine that you want to become taller. So push with your feet against the ground and move the head up to the sky, like you want to lengthen your neck. Stay there. Just observe. Just stay in the moment. Although a small movement of your body, the natural movement of your body. Just stay. Really slowly open your eyes and go down to the ground. Sit on your heels. There. Tilt your hip forward. Then move the shoulders gently back, arching the spine. Move the head back. Feel the activation of the muscles between the shoulder blades. And relax. One more time, tilt your hip forward, arch your spine, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Move the head and shoulders back, but push the chest forward. And relax. Lift your buttocks. Widen just a tiny bit your knees and feet. Tuck your toes under. Put your hands behind your the upper part of your hips. Move the two elbows close to each other. Squeeze your butt and arch your spine. Allow the shoulders to move back. Allow the head to move back, but keep the neck long. And come back. Now, twist your torso and create a small connection between the hip, between the heel and the right hand. Lift the left arm up. Squeeze your butt. Arch your spine. Push the left hand back. 3 breaths. And come back up. Twist your torso to the left. Create connection between the heel and the hand. Squeeze your butt. Lift your right arm and move it back. Arching the spine. 3 breaths. And come back up. Lean gently back in order to create a gentle connection between the heels and the two hands. If they're way too far, you can use the block and put the block just outside of your heels, or if they're still too far away, you can put a bolster right over the heels in order to just create a connection. So find the version where you can touch something with both hands. That's good. Squeeze your butt, push the hips forward, push the sternum up. Keep the head in line with the spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, come back up. Sit on your heels. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Turn also on the other side. Tilt your hip forward and enter child pose, Balasana. Find the version that is more comfortable for you in this moment. Find the variation of the arm that is more comfortable for you. Let's stay there. Slowly from the top. Lay down. You can already take everything that you will need to relax in Shavasana. Back on the ground. Bring the two knees close to the chest. Inhale. With exhalation, lift your head and shoulders. Stay there. And down. Inhale. And again, lift your head and shoulders, move the head toward the knees. And relax. Roll right and left side. If it's comfortable for you. Now roll completely to the right. Put your right hand at the side of your left knee. Lift your left arm up. Turn your head to look at your left hand and allow the hand to drop down behind you. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, come back to center. And roll completely to the left. Put your left hand at the side of your right knee. Lift the right arm up. Turn your head to look at your right hand and slowly allow the hand to drop down toward the ground. Stay there. And back to center. Keep your knees together. Put your hands over the knees and create circles with your knees. Keep your knees together. Yes, that's good. Turn also on the other side. And now you can enter Shavasana. Take everything that you will need to be comfortable. If you feel tension on the lumbar spine, do not hesitate to put your bolster under your knees or the calf muscles over a chair in order to support a little bit more your lumbar spine. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtin Vadanam Udvarukamiva Bandhanam Mrityor Mukshiyam Amrita. Slowly start wiggling your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before sitting comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Thumb and index finger together, palm of the hand facing the sky or the ground. Keep your eyes closed, your body relaxed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste.